Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to my people and I remain your humble host, Ben. Now there is a big one coming out of Burkina Faso. The 37-year-old Burkina Faso military leader, TRAORE, has done it again. This time around, TRAORE has gone against the almighty Bill Gates. We have seen how this young leader of Burkina Faso is taking the lead in Africa, trying to stop imperialism. He's trying to stop the hold that the Western civilization, that the Western countries have on Africa. And he's using Burkina Faso as an example to show to the rest of Africa that we can actually solve our problems ourselves. Now, Bill Gates began a very strange program in Burkina Faso. Very, very strange. When I show you, you will see how strange it is. But the leader of Burkina Faso, TRAORE, has come out to say no. Put an end to this program. I don't want it in Burkina Faso. Before I show you details of this story and how Africans reacted, let me quickly show you this video coming out of Nigeria. This one is the most exciting governor in Nigeria. It is really on the lighter note, though. The governor of Osun State is popularly known as the dancing governor of Nigeria. This man came for a function of governors, and when he was introduced, he had to show everybody his dancing steps right there in front of the other governors and everybody. Watch the video.
Let me specially welcome the governor of Osun State who has just arrived. Your Excellency Ademola Adeleke. Please put your hands together for him. Your Excellency, you are one of the happiest governors in Nigeria. Those your dancing steps mean a lot to the upcoming generation.
And this tweet here by Banga53 says, seriously, Yana Bani Joy, I watched this video more than 4 times. You saw that comment there saying he watched the video more than 4 times, and that was Governor Adeleke, the uncle of Afrobeat superstar Davido. This is one of the people that Nigerians go to, you know, to just find some form of succor, to laugh a little bit at a time that Nigerians are going through serious economic and financial crisis as a people. Now, let us look at what is happening in Burkina Faso. The 37-year-old Burkina Faso leader TRAORE coming out to stop a program sponsored by Bill Gates. Look at how the papers reported it. Burkina Faso stops Gates Foundation's anti-malaria campaign. Burkina Faso on Friday halted a project backed by US billionaire Bill Gates that had seen genetically modified mosquitoes released in a bid to eradicate malaria and other insect-borne diseases. Target Malaria, funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, is the latest NGO to come under pressure from the country's military rulers. It was ordered to stop all activities, the government said in a communique. Burkina Faso has been ruled for nearly 3 years by a military administration led by Captain Ibrahim Traore, who seized power following a coup in September 2022. In June and July, the government revoked the operating licenses of 21 international NGOs or those receiving international funding. Target Malaria, involving a consortium of more than 150 African and Western researchers, has released genetically modified mosquitoes in an effort to eradicate malaria that it says kills more than 500,000 people a year across Africa. This technology is highly controversial and poses ethical challenges. We are saying that we should prioritize safe alternatives, said Ali Tapsoba, spokesperson for a coalition against the project. You saw that. The Gates Foundation created genetically modified mosquitoes. They said they want to use it to eradicate malaria. I don't know the technology behind that. This issue of GMO, genetically modified, we are battling with it right now in Nigeria. GMO foods, about to be fully introduced into our society, and Nigerians are saying no. No. We have our own seeds, for God's sake. And we have some of the most agriculture friendly soils in Nigeria, good climatic conditions and weather conditions. Why can't we just invest massively in agriculture? Why do we need GMO seeds? These seeds have been scientifically proven not to be safe, and many countries in the West too have rejected them. Now in Burkina Faso, you are bringing genetically modified mosquitoes. You want to use them to eradicate malaria. Who knows the consequences that will come with these genetically modified insects? And that is why TRAORE has come to say no. I don't understand this technology. It is not safe for our people. We will use our own ways to eradicate mosquitoes and malaria ourselves. And I think I am 100% in support of what TRAORE has done. And look at how other Africans have responded. Let's take some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here by Devon Ajala says, while it might be good to stop the Gates Foundation anti-malaria campaign, it is also necessary he gets aid for malaria, either from within or other trusted external funding. Citizens' health and wellness is not something to play politics with. And NS says, must he get aid to take care of his citizens? That is the issue. And Marshall also replied. He said, so you think the guy is stupid, that he wouldn't have made his preparations first before stopping that evil man who wants to feed us cow urine as burgers? TRAORE is smarter than any Nigerian politician who has held office since independence. To be honest, TRAORE has shown a lot of smartness, and don't be surprised if he comes up with something spectacular on how to eradicate malaria in Africa that other African countries would even have to copy. And this tweet by Olowo Lazarus says, this is because Gates drugs either have something to slow down fertility or promote cancerous cells. Remember, the rejection of Gates Foundation is the beginning of wisdom. Stand up, Africa, and reject Gates. He's been rejected in EU and America. We can do this. And Kraft replied to Olowo Lazarus. He said, your president has collected money from Gates Foundation and they gave him a national honor. Your NAFDAC DG, she came out to say that GMO food is good for consumption. Don't worry, something bigger is coming. Nigerians should be ready. You saw that. It is shocking how Nigerian government, including Nigerian celebrities, accepted the GMO food idea of Bill Gates to the point that one of the most renowned, should I say, champions of healthy living, Aproko doctor, began making videos all over the place, standing in the gap for GMO foods. Something that has almost been proven to promote cancerous cells in humans. And the government, I don't know how much they received from Bill Gates, even NAFDAC DG, who once said that GMO foods are not good for Nigeria, came out about 3 weeks ago to say no, GMO is now good for the people. What kind of society is this where we can sell our souls? This is not even about your soul now. You are selling an entire generation and even generations to come because of how much. What are you going to do with the money when you destroy your own nation? Now, TRAORE is leading the way in Africa. He's showing African leaders what leadership should be. Why would somebody just come from the West because his skin color you feel is superior to yours, and whatever he tells you, you accept it hook, line, and sinker? It doesn't make sense. We are different people. Our genes are different. The things that work there may not work here. We can see it from the physical nature of our place and their own. The only difference is leadership. We have crippled ourselves because of bad leadership in Africa. If we can begin to put ourselves first, put the people first, there is no problem we have on this continent that we cannot solve ourselves. We don't need anybody to come and eradicate our mosquitoes, eradicate malaria for us. No, we can do that by ourselves. We can do research. Africa should rise up and think. The leaders should go beyond stealing and embezzlement. We have brains in this country. After all, go abroad and look at how our technocrats and our skilled people, like our medical doctors and the rest, look at how well they are doing in other countries of the world. If we will invest in them, if we will be genuine about building our own society, these people will return and we will excel as a country and as a continent. This is the dream that I have for Africa, and I hope that one day we will be able to say we have achieved this dream. Anyway, make I leave am here. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you still dey wait for. Oh yeah, subscribe now, make we for no quarrel. Do am now, I dey look una. Una bye.